Hey there, language enthusiasts. I know you're eager to connect with Israelis, immerse yourself in this rich culture, and make progress in the Hebrew language like a native speaker. That is why in this video, we're going to dive into the flavorful world of Hebrew slang, focusing on words that express the best experiences, feelings, and all those amazing moments that make life oh so sweet. My name is Inbal, and I help English speakers learn and love Hebrew. If you want to kickstart your Hebrew speaking in less than 4 hours, make sure you download my free guide. The link is in the description. The Israeli culture is known for its laid-back and informal nature. And just like in any other culture, Israeli slang varies depending on context, age group, or background of the speaker. You'll find that younger people might use different slang words than the older generations. And people of specific backgrounds, like the military, have their own unique set of expressions. You can feel very comfortable using the slang phrases you're going to learn today in casual conversations with younger adults and in informal settings. Israelis are typically warm and friendly, so if you happen to use a slang term in the wrong context or setting, they'll likely correct you in a helpful and nonchalant way. Remember, learning a language is a journey, and making mistakes is the most natural and unavoidable part of the process. Embrace the experience and let's embark on this thrilling linguistic adventure together. Our first slang word is Eish. Eish means fire in Hebrew and is a slang term used to describe something that is amazing or excellent. It is the Hebrew equivalent to the English lit. The show was lit. It was so good. ההופעה הייתה Eish. How was it? איך היה? Lit. Eish. Our second slang word is tilim. Tilim means missiles or rockets in Hebrew, the plural form for missile or rocket. It is used as a slang term describing something that is super impressive or outstanding, like a powerful missile. The way we usually use it in a sentence is by adding it as a second and additional adjective following the initial adjective to emphasize how good or how impressed we are by this person or this phenomenon. He is funny. Missiles. hu מצחיק tilim. While the word missiles in Hebrew is pronounced by stressing the last syllable in the word, tilim, when we use it as a slang term, we stress the second to last syllable, tilim. hu מצחיק tilim, which means he is insanely funny. Gedol in Hebrew is big or large, singular masculine. As a slang term, we have two ways of using it. In its singular masculine form only, gedol, in response to something that is super funny, great, or impressive. For example, someone tells us or shows us something that we find super impressive, funny, innovative, we can just respond with gedol. The second way we use this word in slang is by describing someone who is awesome, really impressive, creative, innovative, funny, and so on. In this case, we will match the word gedol to the gender and number of the people we are addressing. How was that stand-up comedian? She is so good. He gdola. How are they? They are awesome. Hem gdolim. And we have another word that we use just like the word large or big in this context, which is adil. In Hebrew, adil means great, powerful, mighty. And in slang, it means marvelous, wonderful, impressive. So we can use it just like gedol as a response in its singular masculine form. How was it? Great. We say adil. And we can also use both gedol and adil in response to a joke that we find very funny. Someone tells us a joke, our response can be gedol or adil. And we can use adil to describe something or someone by matching the word to the number and gender of who we are referring to, just like we did with gedol, big or large. They are an incredible group of women. They are great. Hen adirot, plural feminine form. Hen adirot. Our next one is chaval al hazman. Chaval al hazman. Chaval al hazman is the slang expression for something that is so amazing. This expression literally means don't waste your time. And funny enough, it became a very common slang term for something that is so amazing, it's not even worth the time mentioning it. So the meaning flipped. We use it as an extra emphasis when we describe something that we are really excited about or someone we are really impressed by. He is so talented. hu mukhshar chaval al hazman. First we say he is talented, and then we add don't waste your time. hu mukhshar chaval al hazman. Is it good? The answer can be chaval al hazman. It may sound very funny and odd, but this is a very common way to say, this is so good. Want to compliment someone directly or indirectly? This one allows you to do that and talk about people who really won the jackpot, beat the system, got it made. Sichakta ota literally means you played her, referring to the system. You beat the system, excelled, got it made, aced it, when we are addressing male. Because we have a verb here, we conjugate and match it to whoever we're talking to or about. You got it made, talking to singular male, sichakta ota. You got it made, talking to singular female, sichakt ota. They aced it. Hem sichku ota. Hem sichku ota. So the last word, ota, does not change. Only the verb conjugation, which is always in the past tense, alongside the pronoun in the sentence, that also changes. If you want to express something that is so good, there is nothing like it, it is so yummy, so comfy, so beautiful, you can use ein dvarim kaele. Ein dvarim kaele, which literally means there are no such things, or in short, just ein, which means there is no, meaning there is nothing like it. How is the cake? You can reply, אין דברים כאלה. There is nothing like it. Or just reply, אין, there is no. And one more military-based slang term expressing something that is so good is pagas. Pagas means a shell in the military context. So this one is the equivalent of a blast in Hebrew, as that's what a shell creates, a blast. When something is so good, it is amazing or excellent, it's a blast, and we can use the word pagas to describe it. This slang is often used by more mature people, so if you're speaking to very young people, go for one of the other options in this video. And our last one literally means the end of the road, expressing something that is so good, it's the ultimate experience, thing, person, or quality. Sof haderech. How was it? Sof haderech. And now that we've come to the end of the road of this hopefully Sof haderech video, if you found it Sof haderech or just good and helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't downloaded my free guide, Kickstarting Your Hebrew Speaking, click the link in the description and start speaking Hebrew in less than 4 hours. Write me in the comments slang in Hebrew that you know or that you're not sure how to say or use. I read and respond to every single comment. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you're curious or excited about Hebrew, I don't know what you're doing. Hit subscribe and the bell that is small but mighty, as it tells you with each new and precious video that I post as it goes live, so you don't miss out on anything. Click here to watch the perfect video right after this one, and I cannot wait to see you next week. להתראות בשבוע הבא.